I don't know the security guards.
So I just hope that, like, you don't racially profile anybody that comes to the store, because we came in as customers, and to me, I'm just telling you the vibe I got, that I look like he was trying to accuse us of stealing just based off how we look.
Can you let her speak?
Yeah,
You keep interrupting her.
I just want to like apologize for it. I don't want you to feel like I'm racially profiled.
Then when I came over there to ask if Gigi was coming in, I was talking to her, and you cut me off again, and she specifically seen you talk to the security guard. You can tell me all you want, but I specifically saw him talk to you on the monitor and ask you. The dude that was right here, I know you seen him. You guys made eye
I really
contact.
did not see a guy here.
I saw him. Y'all talk to each other.
I'm really sorry you felt that way, and I will never treat you that way again.
Not even me. I just don't want you to
Just
listen.
anybody, don't racial profile. Don't watch them as they walk through the store. Let me speak. Because I'm speaking to you as a person, as a human being. Don't do that to anybody. That's not. Let me speak. Don't do that to anybody. That's not fair to treat them like that.
And I'm sorry you guys felt that way. I would never intentionally do that to you guys. You guys might not know this, but I'm from the hood. I'm from Gary, Indiana.
Oh
Like,
my God.
I would never look at you guys and be like, hey, they're stealing. Like,
Alright.
I have tons of black friends. Like, girls, like,
That doesn't justify it. That doesn't make it okay, and that doesn't give you the right to it. And saying that you have black friends, that doesn't help.
You can still be racial profiled.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you guys accept my apology.
Thanks.
Umbrella. She's up. Whole nother level of shit you can't even understand.
What is good, my people? We are live back again with another episode of The Forecast. Now, after Michael Bennett, who plays football for the Seattle Seahawks, released a letter talking about how he was discriminated against, and we saw the video where he looked like, just your everyday regular black man, regardless of the millions of dollars that he has playing football. At the end of the day, when they had him face down with a knee in his back and a gun to his head, he looked just like the rest of us. The Los Angeles Police Department decided to issue Michael Bennett a response to his letter.
Union representing those officers is speaking out against Bennett and in support of the officers. The I-Team's Vanessa Murphy continues our team coverage with an exclusive interview with the head of the union. Vanessa.
Steve Grammis is president of the Las Vegas Police Protective Association. He wants an apology from Michael Bennett, and he's calling on the NFL to investigate the football player for, in his opinion, making false allegations. What would you say directly to Michael Bennett?
I think you owe an apology to the men and women of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I think that we can't be fanning the flames of racism and problems with the police based on a perception of what happens on a call.
Grammis says he first learned about Bennett's letter he tweeted earlier today, and as of this morning, no formal complaint was made by Bennett to the police department. Grammis talked with both of those officers today. He says they deny those allegations and they are shocked about what's unfolded.
They feel horrible that they're being victimized, and they are being victimized right now in the media because they went out and did their job. And one person made a letter to the world that says, "Dear world," that these officers violated his civil rights and things like that.
I reached out to the NFL since the union is calling for that investigation. So far, no response.
Now, these hypocrites who don't see race, supposedly don't see color, and say you're just race baiting if you point out any racial discrimination that's pretty obvious. Even though I know they do it on purpose, I just don't think they realize how much they actually contradict themselves.
At 1:30 a.m. on the 27th, approximately 3 hours after the boxing match ended, an active shooter call came into the LVPD Communications Center that originated outside of the Dre's nightclub at the Cromwell. Metro officers immediately responded to the scene and encountered thousands of patrons in the casino and nightclub. As officers entered the casino floor, they were met with large groups of people running for cover, laying on the ground hiding, and people screaming. As they moved towards the nightclub, an individual later identified as Bennett was seen crouched down behind a gaming machine as the officers approached. Once Bennett was in the officer's view, he quickly ran out of the south doors jumped over a wall onto Flamingo Road east of Las Vegas Boulevard into traffic. Due to Bennett's actions and the information the officers had at the time, they believed Bennett may have been involved in the shooting, and they gave chase. Bennett was placed into handcuffs and detained while officers determined whether or not he was involved in the original incident. He was detained for approximately 10 minutes and released. Mr. Bennett at the scene had the incident explained to him by a supervisor, and he said that he understood and that he had no problem with what the officers did, just the one that he claimed the officer had pointed a gun at his head. On that particular call, it's important to note that we later determined that there were no shots fired in the casino and the call was unfounded. Like the rest of you, the LVPD learned of Mr. Bennett's allegations just this morning, and an internal investigation has been opened. Part of that investigation includes pulling footage from dozens of body cameras, as well as other available outside footage to assist in our investigation. As of today, we know there are at least 126 videos associated with those cameras that we have to review. As you can imagine, it takes a significant amount of effort and time to review all of the video and available evidence. If the investigation reveals that any policies or training were violated, those officers will be held accountable. I can tell you today that I do know that the arresting officer did not activate his personal body camera, so that particular perspective cannot be viewed. Listen, many of the folks today have called this an incident of bias-based policing. Police officers focus solely on the race of an individual that they are going to stop. I can tell you as I stand here today, I see no evidence of that. I see no evidence that race played any role in this incident. In fact, as you'll notice throughout this video as I play for you, while officers were searching the casino, they were able to safely evacuate many patrons of all races. It's also important for me to note to you, both of the officers involved in this incident in question are of Hispanic origin.
Now, even though they don't see race, they had to make sure to point out that these two officers were Hispanic officers. We all know Hispanic is not a race. Now, even though Hispanic is not a race, it's amazing the times when they use Hispanic as a race. But in reality, there are white Hispanics, there are black Hispanics. The dude, Louis C.K., is a Hispanic. He's from Mexico. Louis C.K. is a Mexican.
And I said, you know, I'm Mexican.
That's right.
Which is true.
Which you're...
I am.
Yeah. Is it your...
My father's
your
Mexican.
Father?
I lived there till I was 7. I only spoke English when I came here. I came to America as a little Mexican boy.
Right.
This is part of my history.
Right.
Was coming to America. America es muy bonito. I was a little Mexican boy.
Now, either the Las Vegas police is the best police officers in the world because all the investigation they had to go through, all the video surveillance that they had to go through. They sure were quick to respond and send an open letter back to the NFL asking the commissioner to investigate the situation. And the thing is, I don't think they want anybody to do an investigation on the police department because every time somebody does an investigation, they find explicit evidence for racial discrimination, racial profiling of police officers being racist. Then we have to trust those people with all of these FBI statistics that come from their discretion because there's no law requiring them to send all of their information or any of their information. And in the letter that he wrote to the NFL demanding an apology and an investigation on Michael Bennett, one of the first things that he brought up in this letter was him protesting for the flag. He said, on behalf of the rank and file members of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, I request that you conduct an investigation and take appropriate action into Michael Bennett's obvious false allegations against our officers. You know, after all of that hard police work and police investigation they did so quickly. Then he says, while the NFL may condone disrespect for our American flag and everything it symbolizes, we hope the league will not ignore Bennett's false accusations against our police officers. And I don't know what the flag has to do with this situation here, But they don't even realize there's only one group of people who make this protesting about the American military, about supporting the troops. Even most soldiers don't bring that argument up. They say, I understand what he's talking about. I've only really seen one group of people using that as an excuse. But if that was true and this was all about supporting the troops, why have America never supported the black troops? There was a black veteran who got his free meal taken away from him on Veterans Day at Chili's.
Questioning my service dog? You're questioning my service dog now. Now you do know it's against the law, against HIPAA regulations for you to question my service dog. Do you want to read? Do you want to read my service dog? Sir. Now you question my military service and you question my service dog, and I've got. Is this a certified? Is this a certified dog? Sir. Is this a certified dog? Sir. Is this a certified dog, sir? No, I'm asking you a question. Is this a certified dog? Sir. Did you see my military information? Sir. No. Yes or no, first of all?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
No. Did you see my military information?
Sir.
Did you see my military information?
Sir, you need to calm
Did
down.
you see my military? No, I'll leave as soon as you answer my two questions.
The answer is no, I'm not answering your questions.
Okay. Did you see my military service? Did you see my military service?
Sir, no. There.
Yes, you did. Oh, so that's a lie, but you already said you did because I had that on record. Yes, you did. People right there saw you.
Didn't see it.
Yes. Oh, yes, you did. Well, then, if you didn't see it, now you're grabbing my food away from me. Oh, you're taking my food away from me now.
I'm so sorry. I don't
Okay.
You didn't provide any documents for me.
Yes, sir. Yes, I did just provide documents to you, and they saw you. I want the police call at this point.
And I didn't hear anybody out there saying, support our troops. I didn't see any support our troop flags or hats on out there for him. They're saying Kaepernick being blackballed isn't enough. They want any nigga who disrespects the national anthem kicked out of the league and strung up from a tree. You know, I'm paraphrasing, of course. Who cares that whatever Michael Bennett has said so far, he has evidence to back it up? We are supposed to just believe the police, who don't have a shred of evidence for all of the claims that they make, who did not make a police report for arresting this man or at least detaining him. So they broke the rules there, but we're just going to ignore that part. And he says in the letter, I assure you that your attorney will tell you our officers had reasonable suspicion, which he probably will. He was a black man. He fit the description. Which he says here is a constitutional standard. And that Michael Bennett's claim that the officers are racist is false and offensive to the men and women of law enforcement. Because, of course, they're both minorities. But none of this is new. We just happen to be living in a time where they feel extra emboldened right now. And if this ain't enough for us to say, fuck this shit, it's time for us to build our own now. Our own economy, our own schools, run our own local government. If you want to play football, play for your own league. You want to play basketball, play for your own league. And above all, protect yourself. And that don't mean protesting. Black people protested, asked for anything. They said, okay, we'll give you body cameras. They won't even turn the body cameras on. Is that not another violation this cop did? But we're just going to keep skipping past all of the things this cop did wrong. Because, of course, back the blue. You want to know how to stop this from happening? Do like America did. It'll be a lot harder for a cop to come into a group of armed, trained people to violate somebody's rights or to murder somebody. America puts all of its money into the military to blow anybody away who would think of doing that to one of their people. But then they turn around and tell you, well, you can protest as long as you protest peacefully and quietly. But if Kaepernick takes a knee, whoa, that's not the right way to protest either. Now they're saying, don't even protest, just shut up and accept life for the way it is. It's always going to be this way. And guess what? If we don't get over this tribalism mindset, being divided and conquered, and we actually unify, then it most likely will keep being the same old thing, barring a natural disaster or something. It'll just be the same old thing until we come together and change it ourselves.
Racial profiling in Alabama. Watch this. Now watch this. Look at this. I'm on a whole different aisle. Watch this. That's Alabama for you. Now watch this. There we go. You think I'm stealing? You think I'm stealing? This is hilarious. Hey, you just get off? Now watch this. Let me go to the other aisle. Let me walk one more time. One more time, this is funny. I'm out.
She think I'm stealing. She think I'm stealing. Look. Don't you hate when you inside a store and the cashier starts following you? Like, I'm not gonna steal all of it, just some of it. Like, she been following me around the store the whole time. There she goes. She think I'm stealing.
See, guys, so I'm in Publix, right? And this guy keeps following me around. He's a white guy. Let's see if you can see him. You see him in the background with the yellow suit? Watch, you about to see him. See? Right there in the yellow suit. You see that man? He's following me around. You know, watch if I turn, watch. See, look, there you go. This man, he keeps following me around Publix. I told her, he gonna go on the news. Keep following me around Publix if he want. Watch this. This is just to make sure. Watch, I'm gonna turn another corner and watch him come right around that same corner. Right?
After this, we'll go. Yeah. Oh, we got
See? There he go. You see that? You see that, man? And now he trying to act like he ain't following me because he see I'm recording him. It's like, look at him. Look, there he go. There goes that man. He's following us, man. What? I know. He's following me. I just want to go first. Let's see if this man come again. I'm about to go pay for my stuff. And watch him keep following me. Watch. There he go again. You see him? Right there. He got a tie on and he's walking behind me. Now I asked him 3 times. I said, why are you following me? He said, okay, this is Publix. I could go anywhere I want. I was like, okay, I can go anywhere I want too. Now let's see if this man turns the corner and follows us again. See? You see him right there? And then he's gonna try to act like he's messing with stuff, but he's following me. You see him? And he keeps following me.
You can't take my picture. That's against policy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's illegal.
Why are you
Can't
following
take my
me?
picture.
Why are you following me? Stop following me. I'm gonna ask you nicely. Stop following me.
You see this? This is real, bro. I live in Canada. This is real out here. Why are you following me? Why were you standing there pretending you're gonna buy headphones? Why don't you follow somebody else that's gonna steal something? Stop following me. You're gonna make me not want to shop here. Move around. I'm a customer. I come here, I buy stuff. Stop following me. This is who you guys hire? This is who you guys hire? I obviously see it says security. Why would I steal it? Why are you following? Quit following. Yo, come get your security.
Don't yell at my store, please.
Shut up. This ain't your store.
Don't yell at the store.
Yo, I'm a customer. You should give me some customer service. All right? If you want, go look at your cameras and watch me.
Don't yell at
Move around.
Sir, don't yell in the store.
You should move around and let me shop.
Don't yell in the store, please,
You
sir.
should move around and let me shop. You're making me feel uncomfortable. I don't like that.
Don't yell in the store.
Why'd you tell me I have to pay for these headphones over there in electronics? How do you know if I'm not shopping for more things? Why are you following me?
Don't yell in the store, please.
I don't have to not yell. I'm talking to you. I'm letting everybody know. You're following me. Leave me alone. You see this? How am I supposed to shop with this lady on my back? Is this shit real? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, where's your manager? Come get this lady. Where's your manager? I need a manager. Get me a manager.
I asked you not to yell in the store.
What's the policy? I can't record? You almost grabbed my phone a second ago.
I did not.
You don't know what's going. Yo, you're gonna lose your job if you don't stop following me. Stop following me. You're gonna go live, eh? You're on Facebook right now. Yo, where's the manager? Come get this lady. Why is she following me? I'm buying headphones. She's standing there pretending like she's gonna buy headphones, right? I start walking away, then she's telling me I have to pay for these and electronic. What if I'm shopping for more things, right? But why are you following me in the first place? Makes me feel uncomfortable. Why can't I shop for more things? You know what I mean? Like, quit following me. Let me shop. Let me do me. Can you grab her?
You can shop?
All right. Thank you. Don't follow me. Do not follow me. Do not follow me. I warned you. No, I have to. It's for my safety. What?
We are not saying anything. You can shop, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, you're going live. I'm taking this to the board. I'm taking this to higher people. I told you to stop following. I told you. You just see a black person we're judging, you feel some type of way. Don't ever judge nobody. Don't ever judge nobody. Thank you. Thank you. Made me feel so uncomfortable. I live in Canada. I'd never expect some shit like that. Never.
Okay, she doesn't want to leave. I'm the owner, so I have to catch her. I have to catch her.
Okay, I need to call security
because
call police because she didn't even buy anything. I returned a fucking beauty blender. Get the fuck off of me. Get off. You need to get the store. Get my store.
Call the police.
Get my fucking store. I swear to God. I know. I'm not letting go. Get off of me. You need to get off me now. Get off me. Get the fuck off of me.
No.
Get off. You can't do that. No. Get the fuck off me. I swear to God. Get the fuck off of me. Why the fuck is he on me?
Okay, she doesn't
You're
want
not
to leave.
leaving with her.
I'm the owner, so I have to catch her. I have to catch her. Call the
Okay, I
police
need to
too.
call security
And
because
call the police.
she didn't even buy anything. I returned a fucking beauty blender. Get the fuck off of me. Get off. You need to get the store. Get my store.
Call the police.
Get my fucking store. I swear to God. I know. I'm not letting go. Get off of me. You need to get off me now. Get off me. Get the fuck off of me.
No.
Get off. You can't do that. No. Get the fuck off me. I swear to God. Get the fuck off of me. Why the fuck is he on me?
Babies, humiliating you in front of the whole store full of people.
No problem.
You humiliated them. Do you want to? You could call your little cop because I want.
So can I ask a question? So is everything okay? Can your kids free to go?
They are free to go.
They're free to
But
go.
they-
What happened to you, little girl? What did she do?
This lady right here, when she was walking down the steps, I was walking down behind her. She stopped us and said, "Where's my nails and my earrings at?" And then that's when she made us dump out our bag. I dumped out my bag, and that's when we both said, "We don't have your stuff." She took us down there to go look for it, and then that's when we proved to her that we didn't have her stuff, and she said, "Get the H out my store. You're not welcome back."
She's lucky I don't fucking
she
spit
said
on her right now.
don't say that.
You're going to accuse them of stealing.
Did you talk to the
No,
manager?
she's going to get a prejudiced ass cop, somebody who's on her team, and they're going to try to make me look like the belligerent one. But she accused my baby of stealing.
Did you ask to speak to the manager?
No, I didn't. I wanted to talk to her because, look, these little girls are window shopping. It's a nice day. It's the first nice day. They're window shopping. So they came looking for some nails. When they seen the nails were too expensive here, they said, we'll go to Family Dollar. As they're walking out, this woman takes them down the steps, make them come back up, look through their bag, make them empty their bag, ask them, "Where's my merchandise at?" They had to walk around the store looking like two little thieves, found the merchandise, and did she apologize for finding the merchandise somewhere? No, she told them, "Don't come the hell back." We put too much money into Target for her to treat them like that. She takes her job way too serious for her to treat kids like that. Not once did she ask, "Where's your mom? Where's your dad? Do you even have money to be in the store?" Nothing.